little bit of St Aidan's action. Let's do it. Yes folks, welcome back to Roystinho the Birder. My name's Danny and we are here at my favourite place to come bird watching. We're at St Aidan's, and I know I've done a video here already, but for those that don't know, I come here like once a week. I don't video it every single time I come, but I've come down today to do another video, see what we can see today. We've already seen little owls, kestrels, buzzards like it's already been, and we've stepped like 50 yards from the visitor centre. People have always asked me about the little owls at St Aidan's, and this is where you need to go. So this kind of oddball place, there's like some stacks like there-ish, and if you go around the back you can see the little owls. In fact, you can see them from this side too. I might see if there's the other one around and get some other footage, but you'll see some footage of the little owl that we've already got. I always seem to drop this in at the end, but if you are watching this, it's probably because you like bird watching. So just hit the subscribe button now, right? And then it just means you don't have to watch it right to the end to hit the subscribe button. Just hit it now. I've got my daughter with me today. I've got the dog. We're going to go for a walk. Let's see what we can pick up. So there we go, little owls just mega out there. People have come and said, never seen the little owl at St Aidan's, and I don't want to brag, but most of the time I do see the little owl at St Aidan's, but maybe I'm just an amazing bird watcher, or maybe I'm just lucky, probably the latter. So yeah, we are going to go round St Aidan's, see what we can... I've been told we can only go for a small walk today because, do you know what? It is a little bit breezy. I'm not going to lie. It's not the warmest of days for the 8th of June or whatever it is. And the slight problem about it being breezy is that it just means like some of the little birds stay down. So things like grasshopper warblers, garden warblers. I've not seen a bearded tit or a bearded reedling here for ages. And I was kind of hoping maybe at this point we might see one, but it's going to be a tough ask today in the wind. But it's feeding season, right? All the birds have got chicks, so you never know what you can see on days like today. So yeah, we'll carry on round. Frank the dog is off and away, having a good sniff. Like I say, one of the best things about St Aidan's, for me anyway, because I've got a dog, is that you can bring the dog. Right, happy days. So do you know, I said it's going to be a bit windy here. We're not going to get many little birds, no grasshopper warblers or garden warblers or reeds or anything like that are just going to be impossible to see. I've actually just got a grasshopper warbler in here. Now, I got a fleeting look, but I didn't get my camera on it, so we're going to continue and see if there's... Hopefully the mic's picking that up. Not the reed bunting. I mean, reed buntings are beautiful birds, but grasshopper warbler, reeling away. Now we're gonna stay here for a bit, see if it pops out, and I'll try and catch a video. If not, you're just gonna have to trust me. Grasshopper warbler, great bird. Nah, it didn't want to play like most little brown jobbies. When the wind's up, they don't really want to come out and sit on the top of stuff and be seen. But we'll continue around. Like I say, it's feeding season. We might see get a bit and fly over. We'll see some ducks of some sort. We've got plenty of hirundines and swifts flying over. So we'll go around and see what else we can capture. but you can have some vintage footage, old footage should I say, of a grasshopper warbler. All right, let's go. So come down to the reed bed, because the one good thing, it's not the one good thing, but a good thing about St Aidan's is that there's a few different slight varieties of habitats. So we've got the hillside where all the little warblers like chiff-chaffs, willow warblers, things like that, where we saw the grasshopper warbler, over to the reed beds, and we've got like the usual water birds. But you'll hear in the background there's a pretty epic black-headed gull colony here. Some people find it annoying, but what it means is that a lot of birds come and breed here because it gives them the protection. As soon as a marsh harrier or a bittern flies over, they just get mobbed by the black-headed gulls. Also the big reason why the star species, not too sure if we'll see them today, but the star species, the black necked grebes, we'll have a go and we'll see if we can see them, but they might be tucked away in the reeds today. That's why they're here, because there's that, and I don't know the actual number, but I'm going to guess there's thousands of black-headed gulls that breed and just make it difficult for the predators to come and take the smaller birds. But yeah, we'll carry on round. We've not seen a bittern yet. Seen a common tern though. That was quite a nice, not a surprise because I know they're here, but it's always nice to see a common tern. And you never know what could turn up. It's a bit windy today, which is a bit of a pain for some stuff, but it can mean that you can blow things in. So not ruling out, you know, a cheeky little osprey or a black tern or something like that would be nice, but let's see if we're lucky or not. So we've been stood here for about 15 minutes. There's a little reed warbler that's got a couple of chicks down here, but we cannot get it in the camera for video. So you're just gonna have to trust us on that. I say we, my daughter's just said, you can't get it in there. So I might give her the challenge. If you see a reed warbler with a couple of chicks, it will be my daughter that's picked it up. Right, over to you. I'm not annoyed, I'm genuinely not, she's saying I am. I'm actually very proud of my daughter that she's managed to clamp on. Now, the problem is there's quite a lot of grass blowing in front of this reed warbler, so we can't tell how in focus it is. And my camera, like I've said many times, doesn't have the auto recognition for birds and stuff. So we're going to throw it in anyway, because this is my daughter's footage, so congratulations.
I found it.
I'm not annoyed in the slightest.
You were too busy faffing around with your camera and stuff. So I could do it, but you can't. That proves how I'm better than you.
Apparently she's better than me. Well, we'll continue around, let's see what else we can get. So behind us you can see there's loads of gulls up in the air if I just do like that as well. And there's a bittern booming, so what we're hoping, or what we're thinking is, there's a bittern booming, or should I say, is in there, and we're hoping it might just pop up, but it probably won't because they're stubborn little things and they don't like coming out. But we'll have a go anyway. But it is getting a little bit chilly now, and we're getting into the afternoon. We haven't had any lunch, so we're going to quickly whiz round the rest of St Aidan's and a quick look on Astley Lake, see what we can see on there, and then I think it's time to go home. Right, let's do it. So it's been a bit of a blustery day really at St Aidan's today. Still seen quite a few bits, heard quite a few bits, but haven't seen one. Just come around to Astley Lake to finish off. We've got some nesting avocets, which is really nice. They're a little bit of a distance. I've got one in the pool feeding, but managed to pick out a med gull as well, which I did see it on Monday or whatever day I came, so it's a little bit cheating. But yeah, seeing a med gull, which is always good to pick out when there's 1,000 or thousands of black-headed gulls. And now we're getting a bit chilly, to be honest. I've got shorts on because, you know, it's June. Why wouldn't we wear shorts? There's a Chetty's warbler, because every time I try and talk, whenever I'm doing roystinho the birder, a Chetty's warbler likes to pop up, but that's just normal. And yeah, unless we see anything else on the way back, I think we're going to call it a day there. Probably the highlight of the day is my daughter picking out the reed warbler in the thing when I couldn't get it, but that was really good. Little owls are always amazing. If you've never been to RSPB St Aidan's, right, you need to come. It's better if it's not windy and it's a bit brighter. You know, I would have expected to have seen a hobby today. It's just not the conditions for a hobby to be hobbying round. Is that even what we call it? But there's always loads of stuff to see. Always a great chance of seeing a bittern. Not seen one. Well, not seen one yet today. We've got to walk all the way back to the car. There's still a chance that we could see one flying over. We've heard maybe 3 or 4 different individuals still booming away in June, so that's always good to hear. And yeah, I think that's it. Like I always say, if you got to this point in the video, well done. No, I'm only joking. Like I say, if you do like bird watching, okay, I'm going to try and get out even more over summer. I am going to try and upgrade the kit to try and make the videos a little bit better as well. But like I say, I've only just started YouTubing and doing videos and photos about bird watching since I think it was February when I started doing this roystinho the birder. Shout out to people who say roystinho, why roystinho? Well, it's a play on words on my surname. Throw back to 2002 World Cup, Brazil, tricks in the airport doing like with the football team, and that's what me and some of my friends did. Went on a lads holiday, changed all our surnames from our normal ones into Brazilian ones. I became roystinho, and roystinho's just stuck ever since when it's come to like Instagram, internet forums, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, that's where it's from. For those of you that go, why roystinho? Like, why is that what it's called? So yeah, like I always say, if you do like this stuff, don't forget to hit the subscribe button just there. Like I always say, it don't cost you anything to subscribe, but it just shows the content to other people who are into bird watching and things like that. And it's just a nice thing to do. And if we hit 1,000 subs, I might do some kind of special something, I don't know, a group meetup or group bird watching or something stupid like that. It's not stupid, but we'll do something fun like that. That's it for today. Don't forget, like, subscribe, blah blah. I've completely lost it. Right, that's it for today. Don't forget, like, subscribe, blah blah. See you next time on roystinho the birder. Peace.